Okay, here's block number 4. Go ahead and set your drawing up. Border line, heaviest line weight on the paper, along with the title blocks that are each 2 tall, 13 wide. I've got a construction line at 1/8 of an inch up from the bottom, 1/8 of an inch down from the top, which leaves me a 1/4 of an inch in which to letter. DMS, block 4, first initial dot last name, 1/4 inch letters, all capitals, sticking with ratio 1:1, and there is your shape. If you would like to pause the video here and challenge yourself to work through this one without much video assistance, I would encourage that, but if you would rather stick to the video, that is okay. Alright, so when you're caught up to this point, you can go ahead and press play. I'm going to stick with my same starting point. It's been working well, and the drawing has looked well spaced. So from here, I'm going to come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Starting point equals bottom left corner of front view, which would be right here. Front view is the most descriptive view, which is clearly without question would be this view. This view shows the most parts of the object. Okay, 5 inches wide. I'm ratio 1:1, so 5 inches equals 5 squares on the graph paper. So starting point, I'm going to come over 5 inches or 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw an object line that equals bottom of my shape here. I'm going to draw the side. It's 3.5, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.5. Which is right here. That puts me on this dimension, which is not given, but I know that I'm 5 inches overall. This cutout takes up 2.5, so that should leave me with 2.5 here. So from here I'm going to go 1, 2.5. Okay. And then it wants me to go down 1 3/4. This is 3.5 overall. That's 1 3/4, which would leave 1 3/4. So it's probably going to be easier to count up from here. So if that's 1 and that's 2, I know where 1.5 would be, and then 1 3/4 is going to be halfway between 1.5 and 2. So if I took this block and divided it up into 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 3/4 is going to be my third reference point. Should be halfway between 1.5 and 2. It should also be halfway up to 3.5. 3.5 divided by 2 is 1 3/4. And then I'm just going to take that straight down and that one straight over and find the point where they would meet. Is going to be right there, down 1 3/4, in 2.5. Okay, so there's my front view. 3.5, 3.5, 5, 5, 1 3/4, 2.5, 1 3/4. Okay, I'm going to put top view right above it. Whatever this dimension was, I'm going to use that from here to where I put top view. That was 8, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull a dot, which is going to be right here. There's top view. I find it easier to just draw the overall outline and then come back in and place the features. Front view and top view share common width. Front view is 5 wide. These two views must line up. So top view is going to be 5 wide. Then I just need the overall depth. It's given right there, 1.5. I'm going to go 1.5. Right side, 1.5. Need to close in the back here. And I just need to show this feature. I can find it where it's at over here. It's back 2.5 from the edge, or I can just cheat and know that it has to line up with that, which is over 2.5. So either way, I usually just put my ruler on the front side and then transfer it over. So there's my top view. And then side view, right side view. Side view and front view share common height. The height was 2.5. So first I need to find my spacing. From here it's going to be over 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Height's 2.5. No, I'm sorry. Height's 3.5. Has to be the same as front view. 1, 2, 3.5. Depth is 1.5. I can find that there, or I can just know that side view and top view share common depth. So depth is 1.5. Do the same thing on the top. I'm going to double check that that lines up with front view, and it does. Okay, I'm going to draw in my side there. So there's most of my side view. I just need to show this line here. I see that it's down 1 3/4. I've also already located it on the front view. I'm just going to throw my ruler on the front view and bring the line across. That should be block 4. Front view, top view, side view, front view and side view line up. All the features line up. Front view and side view line up. The features line up. Nice and neat. Go back and erase, clean up, double check all your line weights, and there's block 4.